What's going on, everybody? Mr. Mugen here today, and this is the Mugen Market Watch with our NBA Top Shot 101 series. And in today's video, we are just going to be talking about pre-order packs and some investing strategies that I've been doing for ever since I've been on the NBA Top Shot platform, but never really knew that there was a name to it. But then I've been looking more into different types of investing, and this is what I found out. So without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, so you're probably wondering why I am here on this pre-order base pack, and I will get back to that in just a moment here. But the strategy that I really want to talk about as far as in Top Shot and even in actual stock trading is what they call swing trading. And this is a strategy that I've always, I guess this is what I've always done, just because I'm more of a patient investor. So I didn't know that there was a name to it or a term, but it's called swing trading. And basically, what swing trading is, what you do is that you wait for market dips, and when the market dips, that's when you generally make your purchases, and then you wait until the market goes up, and then that's when you make your profits. And when you're swing trading, very similar to what I've talked about before too, as well, is that it may be anywhere from 3 to 6 months, 3 to 6 month hold. But in stocks, what they really do is that some holds are anywhere from a couple of days to a couple of weeks to a couple of months to even a couple of years, depending on which type of stock that you're buying or purchasing. And before we also get started, I do want to remind everybody this is not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet doing stuff about NBA Top Shot. This is actually just for um, insight purposes only. Nothing that, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I just enjoy NBA Top Shot, and this is the strategy that I've been taking and doing as far as NBA Top Shot. So, but yeah, and I just want to talk about some advantages and disadvantages as far as swing trading and how you can use these type of strategies into NBA Top Shot. So some of the advantages as far as swing trading. And before I start, read here, I do want to let everybody know, do not invest a cent, and especially with swing trading, you want to be a little bit patient. So I wouldn't even invest anything until I understand the market to a certain extent. And why is that? It's just because you're playing with money. Do be careful. Don't gamble. This is more of risk management than gambling, or it's still gambling, I guess you can say, but I guess risk management. And these are just the strategies that I take to minimize that risk. So let's get into the video. So advantages of swing trading, right? Time commitment is not much, and as far as NBA Top Shot, it I guess it can be, but that's because it's such a new platform. There's a lot to learn. But once you understand what the how the Top Shot platform starts to work, where to find the resources and whatnot. Like for example, here, you can be a part-time trader. So, and that's why I like to introduce Discord. Like I have my Discord server down below. If you want to join, come hang out with us. We talk about different strategies. We talk about other NFTs. We talk about other sports, anything that you might be interested in, but mainly NBA Top Shot. And this is something that, I usually ask my Discord members, like, different ideas and different things that they're thinking about when, making trades and whatnot, or, buying and selling moments. And none of it is financial advice. These are just, personal strategies. And, you have to always take with a grain of salt. Even here, you take with a grain of salt because these are strategies that have worked for me. It might not work for everybody else. There's different type of traders. Some traders are more flippers or daily traders, and some are more even longer term traders than I am. So yeah, and that's why I like to introduce a Discord, because I think that that's a very valuable resource. Down below, other valuable resources, evaluate.market, where you can evaluate your account, using Top Shot, the blog, and using the marketplace even to do your research is also fine. And that's why I say you want to track like 3 to 5 moments that you want, and then see where it goes. And then this is why I want to talk about the pre-order packs, because as far as doing swing trading, we can kind of anticipate that, but there is still risk. And all right, so it can be very profitable. Even from my personal experience, I wouldn't say even profitable, but you can see the come up, so and and I guess it doesn't really tie your capital, but it just depends if you're what your investment strategy is. Me, I invested only 1,000, and I've since been playing more with house money from the profits that I have been making. So even take some of the stuff that I say with a grain of salt. All right, so yeah, it's definitely is a less risk as a strategy to buy low and sell at a higher profit. And you don't really have to invest full time, like I was saying earlier. Here are some disadvantages. Exposure to overnight and weekend market gaps. A great example of that is just over the weekend. Sometimes there are events that happen. For example, the CEO kind of talked about certain things. So Rohan talked about a few things in one of the Q and A's, or I think like a office hours, and it got a lot of people really hyped and excited, believing in the platform. I don't think it's really pumping the market or anything like that. I just think that it just I wouldn't even say promising, but it gives you that much more of a belief and transparency from Rohan's point of view and from what we see. So it gives us more belief into the platform in itself. All right, so there's a possibility, of having FOMO. For example, you might want to invest in, you want to buy everything, right? You want to get everything every moment, and you see maybe some people that are profiting buying these moments over here, and those are moments that you might necessarily have invested your time or done your research into, but you see that, okay, if they're making money, I might just go over there and buy that, but that might be a good or a bad idea. So this is kind of 50-50. Okay, so market timing is difficult. And hold on to that one. I want to talk about that one as well too. The trading costs can easily add up, yes, but as we are trying to. The strategy is to look into a lower market, like the dip that we are in right now. And this is kind of why I want to talk about this strategy, because market timing is difficult. The trading costs can easily add up. So why do I want to talk about those? Because we do have something that we can anticipate, right? The pre-order packs that they've talked about, or that we also have received. See, so we have some data here. We have some data that we can analyze. Very simple stuff, like 325,000 plus packs sold, 3 moments per. So we can anticipate that there are going to be at least 1.8 million moments that are going to be released into the marketplace. And from previous experiences, we know that anytime there is a release, the market dips even more. So that's why I talk about, don't even invest a cent. If you don't want to, just look and understand, learn the market first before you even think about doing that. That's something that I should have done. But for me, I'm more of a hands-on type of person. So that's why I look into, just learning the market. I think that at this point, you can just do that to learn about the market. And even if you miss a pre-order pack, some people think that, the only way to make a come up or to widen or better your portfolio is to be able to catch to catch the pack draft. But no, not necessarily. You can always, like I was talking about, anticipate that there's going to be more of a market dip. If you do it more of a long-term strategy, like I always talk about, anywhere from a couple of days to a couple of months, it's a little bit safer. Yes, the market timing can be hard, but if you see that if you see that the moments that you purchase are going up and not going down, and you want to make that sell, make that sell. I wouldn't even, the way I look at it, if it's a profit, it's a profit, so you really can never time the ceiling, and you can never really time the bottom. And that's what they talk about. Timing is a little bit hard. So usually, if the way I look at it, if it's on the way up and you're making some profit and you have other things you want to invest to, then why not? You've already made your profits, right? And then another reason why I want to talk more about the pre-order packs is that more things that we can anticipate. The pre-order packs, they talked about, they minted over 2.5 million packs. So we know that there's a lot of more moments that are going to be released into the wild. And some of the moments are quite important. One guy that I want to talk about is LaMelo Ball, or just highlight is LaMelo Ball and Luka Doncic, as those are two players that are highly sought after. And not just that, but Um, they're limited in moments too, so it does cause a rarity factor as well too. So, for example, Lamelo Ball, with this moment being minted, this will be his first actually CC moment, and that will definitely cause a dip in his other prices. So that's something to look into when you're going to invest as a swing trader, um, because you know that these things are coming, and it's from our past experience, from my past experience, you know that it'll cause a dip and his moments that are already minted. It dilutes those prices a little bit, and I encourage patience, because you want to see those moments happen or see those things happen before you even spend a cent. And then not just that, another guy that I really like talking about is Luka Doncic. This will be his 30,000, his first 30,000 plus CC moment, his first one as far as that 30,000 plus count. So that's also something to think about as well too. So if you were thinking about looking into those two guys, it might even be better to just wait. For people, you can actually do the research more, look more into what they've given us, the data, the information that they've given us. Sometimes it's not as detailed as we would like, but that's why there's Discord, and that's why, as a swing trader, it gives you time, so you're not constantly always worried about if the market is dipping, if the market is going up. You're less likely to panic sell. So, and there's just less risk in my opinion. But yeah, if you thought that this video brought you any value at all, I would definitely leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and that bell notification button, as I do make NBA Top Shot content all the time. And other than that, I'll check you in the next one. This is Mr. Mugen with the Mugen Market Watch. Mugen out. Peace.